Let's move on to some college basketball. Our local teams have been struggling a little bit. Georgetown split the last 2 games. Maryland's dropped a couple on the road. GW's lost 2 straight. Virginia lost to Duke, but they bounced back against North Carolina in strong fashion. So we have some great games all 4 of those teams involved in this week. Keith, I'll start with you. Which one of these games are you looking forward to the most?
I think Virginia against Louisville. Virginia's really compelling right now. Obviously, I don't think anybody thought they were going to make it through the whole season undefeated. Just based on who you have to play
in that conference, no question.
So the loss to Duke was maybe not completely unexpected, but to see them bounce back,
blowing big lead late, that to me for a team that's it's pedigree's defense, that to me was a little bit surprising. But yeah, but the result not that surprising.
To be able to bounce back, I think was a big deal for them. And now you want to see are they back on track, or is it going to be kind of an up and down thing when they play the meat of their ACC schedule?
Well, Adam, which one of these games are you most looking forward to watching?
I would say UVA. I mean, I'd rather watch UVA play than almost any team in the country. They're just so fun to watch because they're so sound. And really, if Duke didn't get unspeakably hot for that spasm of 2 minutes, they would still be undefeated.
Yeah. Right.
I mean, they lost that game only because of a really brief stretch of success. But I think it'll be interesting how Georgetown does. I mean, they're ranked now.
Yeah.
I want to see if they can sort of
sustain
themselves, and are they the best team in a pretty weak Big East. And Georgetown reminds me too. Patrick Ewing would be on that list too if you look at
best
ECC athlete.
Yeah.
I mean,
Well, you mean only pro sports is one thing, but if you include colleges, Ewing would have to be on there.
Yeah, then you bring Iverson
you bring
in there
Iverson
too. Yeah.
into when bias discussions.
Juan Dixon.
Yeah.
I will say that as far as the Big East goes, though, they are RPI number 2 overall conference-wise. They may not have teams that you think can win the national championship, but night in and night out, it's going to be a grind for wherever you
rank. It's a bad system.
But they use it, yeah.
Who would win, Georgetown or the Cowboys?
What's that?
Georgetown or the Cowboys?
Okay, Dan, let's get back to the top. Okay, let's get back to the subject at hand. Which one of these games are you looking forward to the most? You could argue Maryland may have the most important threats, even though the games may not be as sexy as some of the others, right?
Oh, Maryland, Iowa is straight sexy.
There you go. There you go.
I am actually curious about that Maryland Iowa game because Maryland's last 2 road games in the Big Ten after such a great start, they've just gotten their doors blown off twice in a row at Indiana and at Ohio State. Iowa, they're kind of like a borderline top 25 team. I guess not right now, but that's not an easy place to play, and they need to get a Big Ten road win. So I think that one, seeing what Georgetown does in Villanova after such an impressive showing against Villanova at home, I want to see if they can follow it up.
Virginia, really badly. It's kind of scary for Maryland because sometimes those teams are playing their worst. They're sort of they get their act together. And
that's it. Yeah, exactly. Georgetown to me against Providence tomorrow. Providence is they won the Big East tournament last year, so that's a test for them. And Villanova, they're going to have that game circled because of what Georgetown did to them. I think GW though, they've lost 2 in a row. They had aspirations of going back to the NCAA tournament and winning a game. Now they play Dayton, which is a team they're challenging for, one of the top seeds. VCU just lost. They lost Briante Weber. The A-10 seems to be pretty wide open now. That's a huge loss. You lose the best defensive player in the country on a team that prides itself on that kind of defense. I think the A-10's wide open. It could be a defining game for GW. I don't know if you feel that way too, Dan.
You know a lot more about the A-10 than I do.
Where is the breakdown right
where is GW in terms of the bubble?
That's a question after that.
Say again?
Where is GW in terms of the bubble right now?
They're one of one of the first 4 teams out right now. So they got some work to do, but VCU took a huge hit. That's a huge deal for them. They were ranked 14th. They lost to Richmond by 10 points. I don't think it's possible to overstate how big a loss that is with Briante Weber.
Yeah, honestly, during the Super Bowl, that's all I was thinking about.
But now that's all we are thinking about because March is right?
Yeah, no.
Virginia also very interesting to me because can they have the offensive firepower that they need to play a team like Kentucky? Presumably that's going to be the championship game, right? Do you see them be able to do that?
Presumably that's going to be the championship game.
Do you think who else do you think besides Virginia has a chance of meeting? Kentucky's not going to lose. They're not going to lose all the way to the championship.
That's the fun of the tournament, though. You really don't know. It's not always the 2 the hottest teams. Well, sometimes the hottest teams coming in, but not the 2 best teams over the course of the season that end up in the Final Four or the final game.
Kansas seems like they're getting ready to run away with.
I feel like Notre Dame is dangerous because they shoot so well. If they have a hot shooting night, they can probably beat anybody.
No, that's their offense is fantastic.